Hello, it's been a while, but I am back. There was a lot of rearranging happening in my place of residence, and I needed to take care of a lot of things. And I've been feeling a lot of energy lately, and I've been slacking on reading, so I'm back. And you can hear the birds chirping outside my window. I feed them every day, and they get excited when I'm next to the window. It's very, very cute. I felt the need to clear my space with some sage earlier today. And the second I lit the sage, the literal second I lit it, and prayed to clear any negative energy from coming at me, protecting me from any maleficent energy of any sort, clearing out the old and bringing in new, fresh air. The fire alarm started going off, and it wasn't burning enough to set it off, so it was very strange. But I took it as a sign to say that someone hurt me. So anyway, let's get to this reading and see what the energy is for today. Exactly. Well, what was I just saying? Clearing out the old and starting a new death. The Scorpion card, our sign is front and center on this. It's about transformation. The skull into this beautiful goddess, from death to birth and then back to birth, death again. It's really not about physical death per se, not literal death. It could be in certain situations, but this is saying that you are, kind of flipping the switch on things in your life, and you have had a lot of changes lately. There's a lot of moving parts and a lot of fresh starts. And it's actually a time to be almost excited, not to say that it's sad or hard to let go of things. However, you should feel excited about new things to come, The woman on top has a golden halo, and she's looking outward, and she's looking pretty confident. You transform from dark to light, and you see a brighter future for yourself, and you know that you've made it through dark times. The dark night of the soul is over, winter is over, and spring is sprung, and this is a time to really change what is happening around you. So yeah, like I was saying, it doesn't mean physical death. It's about transitioning into something different, transformation, a rebirth, a permanent change towards the better though. It's almost revitalizing. It's a force that will just sweep away the old. I just picture a broom sweeping away dust and, mopping the floor and just starting new, right? If you go through one door and the last one shuts really fast behind you, kind of feeling, obviously Scorpio rules this card because we ruled about death and regeneration. Scorpio has three kind of signs. We are the scorpions at our most lowest form. We become an eagle when we have a little bit more wisdom. And then you are also a phoenix when you go through transformation. And all those symbols mean scorpion and death and rebirth. So it's comparable to the tower, in cards. But it indicates that change had to be done. It had to be done. There's no other choice about it. And you've gone through a few different, transformations before, This is not new to you. It hurts every single time, but you know from experience and living through so much that nothing will truly get you fully down. You'll always rise again. You don't know what time or how long it will take you to stand back up or heal from what has hurt you. However, you know that there will be one day at some point that you'll get a fresh look at life and have this light, airy, bubbly spring type feeling inside of you where you feel like you could take a deep breath and say that life isn't bad all the time. Life can be really good too. And it's the yin and the yang. You have to have the dark to appreciate the light. If we always had light, we wouldn't even know that there was a dark, and sometimes you need to be in a shady place if there's too much sunlight, and you can get sick from too much sun. So there's a delicate balance to both, and that's why there's a yin and a yang. Like there's a little bit of both in between, and you need both to complete the circle. And that's basically just a metaphor for life, right? So, but, don't be afraid of the future, basically, with this card. Scorpions like to cling to situations because we think about things, we ruminate, we think 5 steps ahead, all the time with things. And, but there's nothing else to cling to with this past, change. It's done and it's been done. So now there's nothing else to think about with it, So once you let go of that, you'll kind of feel like your life is turning around a lot faster and better, You're going to feel happy. You're actually going to feel light and happy. Yeah, I just have felt the need to just be able to just take a deep breath and feel like everything is going to be fine. Like you can literally take a deep breath and let it go slowly and just be like, I'm here and I survived and I'm getting better every single day. Every single day I'm going to recover to where I was, and then I'm even going to get better after that. That's the Scorpion attitude. That is the way of transformation. You transform from one step to another. You're growing every single time you transform. Maybe you lose a job that you hated, and you finally got rid of it, or you finally you walked out, or maybe you finally stopped a bad relationship, or I don't know, maybe you felt like you're like, what, I'm sick of this, I'm going back to school. Whatever it is, there's a definite change, either in your attitude or a physical change of some sort. And there's brighter days ahead. I feel a little bit of a romantic, longing in a sense. I don't know what this is. I feel like, but my heart started beating a little bit faster. I don't know. Maybe you feel like you've outgrown what you thought you had everything of, and now you actually wish for something more. But it's beyond wishing. It's like you long for someone that meets you on your level of love, that can actually go into deep waters with you and experience, like, I just picture 2 people bobbing in water, and they both take a deep breath and they just dive underneath the water, like holding hands, like we're just gonna take a deep breath and go for it and go as deep as we can, like trusting each other and holding on to each other while you do it. That's the type of energy, that you're longing for, if you're not committed, or maybe you are committed and you're still feeling like that. But it's painful when you feel alone if you're with someone still. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. It's like my heart is beating and I have so much to offer, but is there someone that can receive it the right way? Like that's how you feel. But I feel like if you let go of things that are no longer serving you, whether it's people, places or things, attitudes, habits, you're going to get something better, because you have to let go of the old to get something better. You can't run to second base with your foot on first. It's just impossible. So you've got to do what you got to do. You know, if you feel like you really need and deserve more, you have to let go and have the courage to let go. But it will, if you evaluate that yourself and you kind of understand that maybe you're lacking in a certain place that you're longing for, it's going to help you personally, like, clarify what you're looking for in a partner. Whether you're with someone now or not, you can evaluate honestly with yourself without even saying it to anyone. Am I happy with this person? Is this person really good for me? Even, do we argue in a good way? Do we get along? Do I feel safe in a good way with them? Do I, safe to love them? Emotionally safe, physically safe? Where I can just rest my head and feel like I can close my eyes and just let go. I'm feeling a sense of surrendering. Maybe you meet someone where you just click on a different level, and you can surrender into a different type of union. That's what I'm feeling. A fulfilling union, for that matter. So I think that's where I'm going to end it. This is a powerful card. I think the last card we had before that was also powerful. So we're going through big changes right now. This is big time. Also expect your physical symptoms to keep improving. You cut free from restrictive feelings, which also translates into your body feeling restricted. Stretch more. Open up your chest. Your heart chakra. Open it up and do some back bends and just some light, upward dog or something, and open up your chest and your heart to the world, and know that not everything is bad, and you've made it through yet another dark period, and you are stronger and more resilient, and look at this bright future ahead of you.